So the quarterfinals of the Super Rugby 2023 competition are here, and we get to see a rematch from earlier on in the season. It is the Fijian Drua taking on the Crusaders. Now, the last time these two sides played, it was in Fiji. The Fijian Drua getting themselves that monumental victory. Now the tides have turned. They are playing in Christchurch at ORANGETHEORY Stadium. Going to be a tough environment, but the Drua, they fought through their last game up against the Reds, so perhaps another upset could be a little bit more likely than we think. But looking through, first of all, at the home side, the Crusaders, their starting lineup is going to be as follows. Tamaiti Williams comes in as the number one, number two, Cody Taylor, and then number three, Ollie Jaeger. Now, they have had a lot of trouble with injuries for their props throughout the Super Rugby Pacific season, the Crusaders. They have got a pretty strong combo here, though, in Williams and Jaeger. And the locks, it is going to be Scott Barrett at number 4, and then number 5, they have gone Quinton Strange. So no Sam Whitelock in the starting side. Also, Barrett moves from 6 last week back to 4. For this contest, in the loose forward trio will be Sione Havili Talatui at number 6, number 7, Tom Christie, and then number 8, they have gone with Christian Leo Willie, who has been in some pretty decent form as of late. We're looking to continue that momentum into the quarterfinals. Looking through at the back line, number 9, it is Mitch Drummond. Now, he was supposed to be in the starting side last week. Ended up with the injury, which did mean that the youngster Chapman did actually have to go in, and he didn't do too badly. But Drummond now back with a lot more experience. We'll be looking to use it in this one. Number 10, they have gone Richie Mwonga. We'll be looking to have a big game here. It is certainly an important one for the Crusaders. They want to make it through this quarterfinal onto the semis, where they will more than likely go in head-to-head with the Blues, depending on how a few of the other fixtures go. Then looking through at the rest of the backline, it will be Lester Whainānuku out on that left wing, a try-scorer machine. To have plenty of them throughout the season. In the centres, it will be Jack Goodhue and Braden Ennor as the 12 and 13. Number 14, still Dallas McLeod. Of course, with that injury earlier on in the season of Sevu Reece, they did have to find a replacement. And then number 15, a man who did have his fair share of injuries earlier on in the season, it's going to be Will Jordan once again in the starting lineup. Now looking through at the reserves, Brodie McAllister at number 16. Number 17, it is going to be Kershaw Sykes Martin, and then number 18, Ruben O'Neill. The rest of the replacement forwards, number 19, Zach Gallagher. Number 20 will be Ethan Blackadder. Then the back replacements, Willie Hines at 21, Fergus Burke 22, and number 23, it is Jay Fiaki. But that is the Crusaders starting side and reserves. Now we look through at the challengers, the Fijian Drua. Like I mentioned last week, they pulled off a massive victory up against the Reds. They've created momentum here, just managing to get in the top 8. Now they want to make it 2 from 2 up against the Crusaders. Not a very easy thing to do. Only one other side has been able to do so far throughout this competition, and that is the Chiefs. But looking through at the starting lineup now for the Fijian Drua, number 1, Hiareti Hitet. Number 2, Tavita Ikanaveri. And then at number 3, it is Masaki Donge. Looking through at the locks, it is Asoana Silasila at number 4. And then number 5, T. Ehuaru Tharikatavita, making his way back in. He didn't play in that last game up against the Reds, but now returns into that lock and duo. In the loose board trio will be Valeve Miramira, starting at number 6. So a little bit of a change from last week, as he was there at number 7. Number 7 for this game. Massive opportunity and a pretty tough time to make your debut. It is going to be Motikai Murray, and I hope he plays well. A quarterfinal is not an easy time to get your first run of the season. So no Joe Tamani in the starting side, and also from last week having to make that change in the locking duo. And then number 8, Meri Didi Alangi, the skipper, sitting there ready to go for this quarterfinal. Looking through at the back line, Franklin Marnie will be the starting 9 with Caleb Muntz at 10. So the same as what they did have last week in that Fijian Drua 9-10 combo. Number 11, Kalaviti Ravovo, also a change that they made for that game up against the Reds. Keeps that spot on the left wing. Tite Teller and Osefo Masi in the midfield. Number 14, it is going to be Celestino Ravatamanda. So that actually means that they've taken Ironi Sau out of that starting side, as he was on the right wing in the last week's fixture. And then Eliza Druasisi returns to the starting side and takes back that fullback number 15 jersey. But that is the starting side for the Fijian Drua. Now we look through at the reserves, and they are going to be as follows. Number 16, Zuriel Togiotama. Number 17, Meli Tuni. And then number 18, they have gone with Samuela Tawake. Number 19, it is Antonio Wangan. Number 20, Ilya Thanakaivata. 21, Penny Matawalu. Number 22, Michael Naitokani. And then number 23, the man I mentioned earlier on who was on the starting side last week, it is Ronnie Sau at number 23. But this game, it is going to be kicking off at 7:05 p.m. New Zealand time on the Saturday night. Should be a physical battle between the two sides, and I cannot wait to see who walks away victorious. But we will be doing the live commentary on the channels. If you are keen to join for that, be sure to do so. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all for the next one.